Let me quickly talk to you about INTUIT Pro Series Tax Preparer Software Review. This is an important topic because for the last 11 months, we have investigated 82 professional tax preparation and research tools, culminating in the review of hundreds of features, pricing tiers, databases, and customer support models. Whenever we needed clarifications or answers to specific thematics, we reached out to company representatives. So this INTUIT Pro Series Tax Preparer Software Review is a part of a series that is a direct offshoot of our months-long initiative. So we have actually rated the software tool on 6 pivotal criteria. So number 1, we have accuracy, that is low error rates. Number 2, timely updates. Number 3, value for cost. Number 4, ease of use. Number 5, customer support. And number 6, last but not the least, we have availability of forms. Enjoy. Let's jump right into it. Here is today's agenda, folks. I want you to see on the screen here. Here is today's agenda. We are going to go over the pre-C, the ergonomics, the convenience, the productivity, the support, the growth, the pricing, and then I'll just wrap it up with a nice synopsis. First of all, the pre-C. So when we think about the Pro Series Tax Preparer Software Reviews, I want you to think about time saving. You are saving a lot of time. In other words, you're basically creating a connected virtual tax preparation office with powerful tax software and integrated solutions from INTUIT Pro Series, okay? And you're able to have access to more than 3,700 forms. You can use Pro Series form-based data input that gives you a straightforward answer for all questions that you may have. And you can explain this in a very easy way to clients. This is very important. You have access to advanced diagnostics. This is important. You can reduce rejections and maximize your clients' refunds with more than 1,000 advanced diagnostics to help you review and optimize every return that you file, okay? You have online access. And what we love is that INTUIT in general and INTUIT Pro Series in particular has proven features of the desktop tax preparation software. They also have the cloud version that allow you to, all in all, to provide the best-in-class customer service to your clients. This is very important. So when we analyze this software, we paid attention to ease of use, easy e-filing, conversion package, how easy the technical support is, how strong the quality of that support is. We also paid attention to how great they were when it came to handling retroactive tax law changes. And before I get into the actual review, please check out a short video about our tax preparation methodology. We do have a strict method on this show when it comes to categorizing, reviewing, and listing tax preparer software on this show. Check this out. Let me talk to you about ergonomics, okay? So here, when I mention the term ergonomics, I'm talking about user friendliness. It's very important. So when you think about INTUIT Pro Series, I want you to think about 4 important features that we believe that are great when it comes to judging the user friendliness of the software, okay? First, you have the on-screen help. Number 2, you have online access. Number 3, you have the process, the filling process. And number 4, we have the K1 data import. I'll explain each feature, each capability in detail. Let's first talk about the on-screen help. Here, you get help and support while you are working on a return. This is kind of important because you might be thinking, well, you know, for 1040, for very quote-unquote easy returns, this is not important. Okay, I grant you that. But when you have complicated returns, when you have forms 1120S or 1120 or you have K1, or you have to deal with oil and gas depletion forms, when you have form 990, when you have those quote unquote convoluted returns, you might need to have on-screen help. This is where this feature is very important. You get online access. So here you get the proven features of the desktop software, but with the benefits of remote access on the cloud. So Intuit has a hosting for Pro Series option that can help you free yourself and your team members from IT and security hassles with fast updates, automatic backups, built-in layers of security, multi-user access, and more. And this is very important, especially if your practice is trying to grow, or we are in the middle of tax season somewhere in February or March, and you are just bombarded with thousands of returns and you gotta get them out quickly. This feature is very important. And we love the fact that there is another feature that we love in terms of ergonomics. Where do I enter? This is an important tool on all Intuit Pro Series products, and you can use this tool in Federal 1040, 1065, 1120, and 1120S products to find the right form and field. And this is so quick. It's not complicated. It's very easy. And the last feature that we love is the K1 data import. So this is cool for form 1120S and 1065. So you can transfer data to individual returns automatically, and this saves users more than 25 to 30 minutes per return on average. Let's talk about convenience, folks. So when we speak about convenience, we are speaking strictly about user experience, okay? And when you think about the Pro Series products, you want to think about a couple of things. Hosting is really important, especially if you have the professional version. This is kind of important. So you have the hosting for Pro Series. You get the full functionality of Pro Series, but you also gain the added benefits of the cloud, okay? So this is kind of good. You have the e-signature. So you're able to manage client signatures digitally on any form or document, and you can track their progress with real-time status updates right from your software dashboard. This is kind of cool, and this is a service that is courtesy of Intuit and DocuSign. They just had a partnership together. So this is the e-signature platform is integrated into the Pro Series tax software, okay? And the first 5 are free. You also are able to import from Fixed Asset Manager if you have the professional version, okay? So here you can import assets into various activities in Pro Series, such as Schedule C and Schedule E, directly from Pro Series Fixed Asset Manager. You also have a feature called QuickBooks, and this is not a feature, this is just a functionality. So you can import from QuickBooks and TXF files, all right? This is just so you know that the QuickBooks is also a product of Intuit, right? So you can import financial data directly to Pro Series from key resources, including QuickBooks and TXF tax exchange format files. You can download data from financial institutions. We're speaking here about forms of 1099B, 1099 INT, 1099 div for dividend rather, and you can download this directly from participating financial institutions via a website that's easy for you and your clients to use. And this is fully integrated and included with Pro Series, okay? And you also have the client integration with Smart Vault. This is for the professional version only. So Smart Vault integrates seamlessly with Pro Series to provide a secure and reliable documents management system with an integrated client portal. So clients in Pro Series can be imported to Smart Vault and returns printed from Pro Series directly to the correct folder in Smart Vault, okay? And where they are immediately available to the client. So this is kind of cool if you are interested in that kind of service. So all these tools, all these functionalities, all those features are making your experience with Pro Series very convenient. Let's talk about productivity, folks. So when we talk about the Pro Series tax preparer software, how does the software help you in terms of workflow gains? Okay, this is This was a question that we asked ourselves, and there are several ways you can actually gain productivity through the software. First of all, while accessing data. So you have line sensitive help in INTUIT ProSeries text, so you can trace the source of field data, or you can use it to understand what information you should include in a particular field. Again, this is very important when we talk about complicated returns. If you have easy returns, quote unquote easy returns, not a problem. But when you switch from easy to complicated returns, you need this data. Okay, you're able to download next year's product. You can use this year's Pro Series to automatically download next year's version. Okay, you have constant on-screen help that I just spoke to you about earlier. This is important. While you're working on it, while you are working in a return, you can get support. Okay, if you need more information about that functionality, you can watch the video. We will put the link at the bottom of the screen here, but this is where you can go and actually watch the video. And where do I enter? This is a great productivity gain because you are able to cut inefficiency lethargies, what we call inefficiency lethargies, those data points that slow you down. You're able to cut them with the where do I enter feature. Because if you're not sure where to enter certain data in a return, this feature in the federal 1040, 1065, 1120, and 1120S will help you, will direct you to the right form and field. And if you need more information, you can watch the video, and we will put the link at the bottom. You have the K1 data import. This is really cool. Also, you can automatically transfer data to individual returns, and this is really good. You have tax return input guidance. So this is for the basic version only. Okay, so they offer you guidance in 3 places: left side navigation, categories of input, checklist to easily select types of input based on a client's situation, and the tabs for forms that require input/output. It really depends on you. And you have the forms bar, that's for the professional version, the quick entry sheets professional version, and the splitting married filing jointly returns. This is if you are in that niche. In other words, you can use the split joint return feature to split a married filing jointly individual return into 2 married filing separately returns for the taxpayer and the spouse. You will not have to calculate anything by hand, prepare multiple returns, or change the original returns. Okay, and you also have the undo and redo versions also. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation about INTUIT ProSeries Tax Preparer today, the software, and I want to talk to you quickly about support. And this is number 4. So here we focus exclusively on client support. And if you want to get client support from this product suite, there are several ways you can get that. You can go to INTUIT Accountant Support Department. There is an entire department that will answer all the questions that you have, and that you can talk to someone, you can email them, you can chat with them, not a problem. You also have Ask the Community online forum. There's a very advanced online forum, very diversified, very expert. You have peer-to-peer guidance there. You have also INTUIT ProSeries client staff there to answer questions. You can call ProSeries at 1-800-434-6818. 1-800-434-6818. You can also contact the Tax Pro Center. Okay, so here you have a vast resource of blog posts, videos, and tools from INTUIT executives and industry experts. So you're really getting in some insider intel here. You have tax practice resources, and here you can read articles and quick start guides to help you and your practice grow and thrive. You also have access to industry news. You can go there, you can stay updated on the latest tax and accounting major happenings. What I want to say here is that it really depends, the kind of service you need depends on your practice size and goals. if you have an oligo member practice or a single member practice versus a mid-sized practice, the needs are different, right? So if you are a single member practice or an oligo member practice, you can just go to the community, the online forum, or you can give a call to Pro Series. Again, the number is 1-800-434-6818. They'll take care of you. You explain the situation. You need to explain whether the nature of your problem is technical or tax related, okay? Because they have different departments to handle technical software related problems versus tax compliance related problems, okay? Those are things you need to think about. Otherwise, they are pretty responsive, especially during tax season. Let me talk to you about growth. How do you grow with the INTUIT Pro Series tax preparer software? There are a lot of things you can do, a lot of things. And basically, here are some of the functionalities we believe will be very helpful for a practice which is trying to grow. You can manage clients. So you have the e-file status. You can view, track the status, and manage e-file returns. You have the client status. You can review and keep track of the progress and status of a client return. Those things are important because they boost client retention. They boost client loyalty. They boost client satisfaction. Okay, you can watch the video if you're interested in the client status, how to check the client status. You have the missing client data. This is for the professional version only. You can keep track of all the missing client data in the return. This is really good. You can watch the video also here if you're interested. We have the Intuit link. So here is a portal you can use to make document collection simple. So you make it very easy for your client to deliver the tax data in a way that's timely, personalized, and organized. If you're interested in the Intuit link, the link is here on the screen. And you also have the client checklist. This is for the professionals only. You can create a list of items needed for this tax year's return based on last year's return, and also an encrypted version of the list can be emailed. You can watch the videos if you're interested. You have client-specific billing options. This is kind of important also. You have client presentation, and this is the professional version only. You can watch the video if you're interested. You have client advisor. Here you can generate a list of up to 73 tax planning suggestions on how your clients can help reduce their future taxes. This is really good. Again, it's all about bettering the client service so you can retain more clients and reduce attrition. And if you're interested in that, you can watch the video. We have the tax planner. Here you can estimate tax payments, withholdings, income, expenses, and more for 1040 returns in future years. So here we are focusing on individual tax returns. This is really good. If you are in that niche, this will be interesting for you. You can watch the video if you're interested. You also have multiple client letters, okay? And this is kind of cool for the professional version only. You can choose from 18 standard client letters, including a standard engagement letter, amendment letter, Spanish client letter, and privacy statement for 1040 clients. For business clients, you can access the standard client letter plus a standard engagement letter and a privacy statement. And also, if you look at the utilities and tools, you have hosting for Pro Series, that's professional only. You have PDF attachments for e-file returns. You have the task scheduler, that's for professional only. And you have a client snapshot, e-file, locked returns, and add-on services. What I'm trying to say here is that Intuit has a constellation. Intuit Pro Series has a constellation of tools, capabilities that help you grow your practice. Let's talk about pricing here, folks. I want you to look right now on the screen here. You can see here that we have the Intuit Pro Series Basic, and we have the Intuit Pro Series Professional. If you remember, as I was going through the functionalities, I kept mentioning this is for the professional version, this is for the basic version. Okay, so now you understand why. You pay more on the professional version, but you have more functionality. So you can see on the screen here is the first screenshot. Whether you want to have 20 forms, 1040 or 50 or basic unlimited, here is the pricing. And you can see to your left, the business returns supported, number of 1040s, over 1,000 forms supported, 1040 NR, additional 1040 support. You can see that for the Pro Series Basic and also the Pro Series Professional. Remember that you can always try any Intuit Pro Series for free for 30 days. In some cases, it can be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks before you actually sign up. Second screenshot, you can see on the screen here, we're still showing you, basically it's the same pricing, but I'm showing you the features that you have: state business returns, cloud hosting, guided workflow for first-time users, refund transfer capability, financial institution download. This is for the Form 1099, INT, div, okay. Intuit link, multiple user access. You only have those with the Intuit Professional. Screenshot number 3, as you can see here, tax planner, electronic 8879 signatures, client checklist, client presentations, client advisor, fixed asset manager, but those are only available for in the professional version. Client letter, not a problem. K1 import. Screenshot number 4, you can see here again, we have the Intuit Pro Series Basic and the Intuit Pro Series Professional when it comes to client invoice and oil and gas consolidated corporation. Now the thing here is that oil and gas consolidated, oil and gas depletion, all the calculation there revolve around oil and gas are pretty convoluted, and you will need to get the Intuit Lacert tax product for that. You don't have this available in the Intuit Pro Series. This is just the way the things are, and we have actually reviewed the Intuit Lacert tax on another show. So if you're interested on that show, on that topic, go check out that show after watching this one. So the synopsis, here is a recap of today's conversation. Who is Intuit Pro Series for? I want you to see right now on the screen. This software is for all practices, from single member to oligo member to multi-member to small, all the way to international practices. You will need that. Obviously, there are tiers, there are sub-tiers within the Intuit Pro Series echelon that will apply to you, but this is a great product. Our score 10/10 within the Intuit family of products, and overall the Intuit tax preparation software tools ranked number 2 in our top 10 list of the best tax preparer software tools. And you can go watch that show after this one to learn more if you are interested. And generally, Intuit products received the highest rating for ease of use, and they are great for small to mid-sized practices. Thank you so much for your attention. In today's conversation, I gave you a précis about the software tool. We spoke about ergonomics, convenience, productivity, support, growth, and pricing. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.